Okay, good afternoon to Miss Regina and to my fellow friends in CTI group, in particularly in PT Vertis Technology Indonesia in sales trainee. On this occasion, I would like to explain about a brief explanation about Linux. Before we start it, we should know what is Linux. The Linux terminology. Linux is an open source operating system. Linux is the open source operating system means Linux is one of operating system and the same as Windows and iOS. And certainly, uh, we can ask what the operating system is. The operating system is a system software that manage computer hardware, software resources, and provide common service for computer programs. And the Linux itself is a free-based operating system and can be used by the operator and the programmer to build their own their own website and something related to the technology one. And for the Linux comes in many varieties which are Red Hat, Ubuntu, CentOS, and Debian, and also and then the benefit of using Linux. The benefit of using Linux and how can we get it? The first one is Linux is famous among programmers. Nowadays, a lot of programmers using Linux to their own particular needs, and Linux can over million of programs. And then the Linux is open source. It means free, and everyone can use it. Depends on their need. And then in Linux, we don't have to worry for our data security because uh, even though in our desk in our computer doesn't has what we call doesn't has an antivirus, uh, the Linux has been provided, so it more secure and the Linux can running nonstop. And how can we get it? We can get it by installing to our PC via USB stick live CD and also virtual installation. Okay, and there's three types of user account and how does the program can be developed. The user account divided into three important parts. The first one is the regular, the second one is the service account, and the third one is the root. And there's a privilege or benefit to become the user account in the root one because in the root one they can access the administrative matters as they want. And definitely Linux is an operating system and needs uh, something like can handle its operating system, and we known as the development operations or we can know DevOps. And DevOps is a range of tasks which optimize the process between software development and development team in order to do the building process, test and release the software quickly and reliably. With the development operation, we can know what the necessary things to build the program, to build the operating system, to build the particular needs of the operators. And also, there's a benefit to using DevOps, the first one is fast, and then it reliable, scalable, and needs a collaboration uh, to get the purposes, and then it more secure. Okay, thank you for the attention. I would like to next to the uh, to presenting the about the cloud.